stuff. So why can't I... Must be certain types here that I can't do anything to. Or she might have hit a point of exhaustion. I can't do anything to these. Alright, let's move down a little bit. Can't do anything to that. There's 3 logs there. I can't do anything with that. I was able to saw a large branch before, so something's happened. She's not doing it anymore, which is fine. She might just be too tired. If she's going to be too tired, I'd rather her be absolutely exhausted. We'll go outside. We'll grab one of the cars. Sleep in one of the cars for the night. Go down here. But I'll make her do some exercise before she goes to sleep. So I know there's one car down the front here that I can get into. I think all the other cars are locked and I don't have keys. It's this one here. I'll make her do some exercise. I don't want her to wake up at night, but I may have to. I could make her exercise until she's genuinely too exhausted. Alright, hold on. What's your health? Move that. Use a sterilized rag. That should be enough to clean her up for a while. Alright. This isn't going to help that arm, but do 20 minutes of that. I'm trying to get her to do exercise. Every time I've ever done exercise in the past, she always gets killed the next day. So I'm trying to negate that shit. We did sit-ups previously. After she's done this. Okay. I want you to keep doing some more exercise. I want you to be genuinely exhausted. Squats should be fine. And she can't do them. Why? Is it carrying too much to exercise? She's not carrying that much. Oh, because she keeps putting... Okay. They changed it that you don't drop these anymore, by the way. Okay, put those back on. Make you do squats. I want your legs to buff up a bit. Too exhausted to exercise. Okay. Go sit in the car. Okay, this should rest her a bit. Pretty sure. See, I could sleep now. Actually, is there anything not really useful? Kind of interesting third-person PvE dungeon crawler looter. I mean, you could say what it is, but like, I'm not particularly interested in starting a new game at this time of any new alternate games and stuff. But I'm also trying not to jump into any games that are in early beta or demos anymore. I was hoping that her exercise would calm down. Nope, you torch off, love. Let's get her some food. Let's do a can of spaghetti. This shit's gotta be good for her. Go for a walk down to this place. Is it 'cause you're walking? I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite capable of walking and opening a can. I don't know what she just tried to do with that then. She also patted a raccoon earlier. Alright. Now, I don't want the empty tin. Stay over there. There's this place. The other thing too is, as of tonight, I noticed that I am unable to lay on the ground and sleep. What do you mean? I go up here. It didn't matter if I was upstairs or downstairs or whatever. But I could sit on the ground, but I don't have the option to sleep on the ground anymore. there's now this thing that says about the tents and campfires kits. So I don't know if I'm supposed to have like a tent to sleep portably now. Very short alpha showcasing the looting system, combat, and dungeon takes roughly 30 minutes to fully explore. Yeah, I did pat a raccoon. I patted a female raccoon near, I think, a car place. It growled at me. It also gave me the option to pick it up as well, which I suspect it meant to pick up to cuddle to walk around with. But since it was actively growling at me, I decided that that was maybe not the best idea. So I did not do that. Okay, her exhaustion is not dissipating, but the night is getting dark. So we'll go back outside. I wonder if I can just get out this window. It'd be a lot faster than going around. Yeah, they make a really guttural growl at you now. Now, I know you're exhausted, but I need you to get up here to a car. So we're going to sleep in the car tonight, because I can't sleep on the ground anymore, apparently. Like, oh, apparently I can fucking sleep out in the open. That's a fucking option. I don't know. Be back inside the car. I want to wait until it's darker, though, before she goes to sleep, but I don't have a book or anything. Is she still hungry? I don't know how she can still be hungry. Get the onion powder. They'll sort us all out. Imagine apart from being incredibly dry, that would be not that bad. You can have some tomatoes too. Found some fresh tomatoes in a paddock. My only problem with her sleeping is that she's wakeful. And I want to wait until it's nighttime, like dark, before I put her to sleep. I want it to be as close to midnight as I could possibly get. About as close to midnight as I can get. We're lucky she'll sleep till 4 or 5 like she did yesterday. It'll be light out. No. She's actually going for a solid sleep this time. Okay, well that's not too bad. No, leave your flashlight alone, love. Did you just leave that flashlight on in your inventory? Okay, I don't know if that's a thing that you can do. But I don't want to find out. I got batteries, but I want to waste some. So I don't think I unlocked this door. No. We'll go back down to this place. I haven't finished unlocking all of the... There's more wood in here I can work on. Then we're going to have to find... somewhere that I can get a book. Close out. I hate the internal ambience of this place, I'll be honest. Is this... Can I use it? It doesn't tell me what it is. Something on this side I can't see. No, I want my search focus turned off so I can actually see shit. Alright. Let's get you some water, because I made you eat some onion powder last night and you're a bit dehydrated from that. Okay. She should be good to stay here for a bit. The other thing too, hold on, let me go open up one of these. I don't think there's any zombies outside today. This will give me some light to work with. Now, I'm pretty sure I still don't get anything from disassembling. Let's find out. Like, not resources, I'm talking about XP. I have not seen a lick of XP come from disassembling something for a long time. Still no XP. Alright. That still answered that question though. Now, they've got all these machines, and this wood thing here, I should be able to use. Yeah, metal bandsaw. I wonder if I bring the wood over here. Hold on. I can cut up metal. Cut iron bar. Craft missing required items. Yeah, right. Just hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know if they've changed anything either. It could just be my game, Keelon. Being glitchy. Because every so often I can't use... I can't do the same thing that I usually do. Hey, cat. I have to walk out and through this. Yeah, sometimes it will be fine one week and the next week it's like, oh, you can't do this particular action. Like when I couldn't sterilize rags in a pot, for instance. That was just an action that was immediately just noped at one point. I think I checked that corner, but I haven't checked up in this area here. I just want to make sure it's all still good. I don't like opening up the whole area, but we've got this area back in here. Oh, hopefully your birthday's going well, Kat. I assume it's just like the start of the day. Sheets, magazines. It would be, or actually, I wouldn't mind getting her the jeans. Are they full length? Because we don't have... I don't have really good pants. I've got long shorts. I've been rolling around with long shorts and it's winter. I guess I can just drop that. There is a sandbox mode, so if you want to customize how you're playing, by all means you could do that, because they change stuff and sometimes people don't want to deal with it and sometimes they do. Alright, I got new socks. So no longer long socks, but I've got jeans and I have thick socks, and it's winter, by the way. Like seasonal changes. I haven't got to snow, and that's part of why I'm still progressing on this map, is I want to know what it's like to deal with snow. For some reason I can't do anything with the logs. Hold on. Maybe it's glitched and I need to bring this into here. She's also still hungry, so I'm gonna make her eat more of the tomatoes while they're still fresh. They'll get stale soon. So she's weepy and very uncomfortable. I wonder if we can hit her up with more antidepressants. Do they get addicted to antidepressants? Please let me know that, because I'm absolutely pummeling her with antidepressants at the moment. And I don't know if that's a good thing. Should not be good. Because I know you can OD on some stuff in here. Okay, I still can't saw that. I don't know why I can't saw the logs. The same thing, all my characters. Yeah. Okay, so earlier I was able to saw them where they were. I don't know if this is a different kind of material versus the logs that I was sawing earlier. See how much they've improved the snow performance impact. I've never experienced snow in this game, so I don't know what to do yet. Wooden container logs. Let me take this over to the bandsaw. Just for the sake of it. Can't get in this direction. I should like disassemble one of the tables so I can like get in there. I can't use that, but what about this? It's a metal bandsaw. There is Metalworking. You would think in a wood place it'd be woodworking stuff. Okay, I can't do anything with the logs, so it can drop. Can I saw it now that it's on the ground? No. Okay. So something may have happened or changed that's making it that I can't saw logs. I could saw that. What's the difference between that? Firewood? I did find a hatchet, by the way, guys. It's not an axe, but a hatchet could at least, like... Whoops, sorry, I moved. I could at least, like, cut down some stuff. I brought extra saws with me, too. I used to eat through your frames for no reason, reducing it to nothingness with shutters. I've seen a couple of people play in the snow. What's up, Phoenix? Sorry, Phoenix needed pats. I've seen a couple of people play in the snow, but I haven't really seen too much of that gameplay. Like, I've been getting a progressively warmer clothing. Like, we stole a sweater off a zombie. I've got jeans, I've got now thick socks and stuff like that. So, I mean, hopefully it's all warm enough to keep her alive through winter. I don't think it's gonna be warm enough because from what I've seen, like if she catches a cold and she starts sneezing, like I had antibiotics back at base, but I used them back when she had an infection instead of keeping them for a cold, because I didn't know you could catch a cold in this game until I saw somebody walk around. She doesn't get as cold as she was. I don't know if like I need a beanie or something for her head. Also, I'm thinking of the logs. I had to open the piles to work on them, maybe. If I can keep her alive and I can get her up to a 3, we can get a water catcher. And she'll become the first person I've had to have a water catcher. You know? That'd be kind of cool. I think I've got to kind of take her for a bit of a jog, though. Because her weight's gone up and I don't think that's that. But I don't think it's helping. Do let me know with the weight, because she's not carrying a lot of stuff, okay? But her weight capacity to hold things has been really overloaded, ignoring the planks of wood that she's currently got. And now she's sweating because she's got warm shit on. I guess the pants were giving her ventilation. Alright, next pile of wood. I sort of would like to take her back to having electricity and having water. But because those can run out anytime between like day 1 and 28 or something like that, or day 30. Like I could lose it on day 2 and be back to square one. It would be nice knowing sort of what I do now. If I could keep the first person alive, I could have such more skills than I currently do. And I'd be able to actually use all the stuff that I have. But then if I started from day 1 again, the problem I'd have is that I would lose all of the gear that I have. Like, you know, the generators and all sorts of stuff. But the way I'm looking at it is I also can't use them. Anyway. I also can't get the fucking fuel out of them. Because apparently when you put fuel in a generator, you can't siphon it back. Which which I didn't know that. Alright, how's she going with her carpentry skills? She's nearly there. Maybe 2 or 3 more logs and then we'll have to go find a library. Which won't be too bad, although it's kind of late in the day. I don't want it to run off somewhere. New world every time you die. No. No, this is number 7 on this world. I'm keeping track of how many lives I've got active on this. But she's number 7. Number 1 obviously had the TV. And then she died. I think number 2 and 3 died really quickly. And then 4 killed all 3 of the first. You find your corpse in case you die and loot it. Oh no, I already have found like my corpse every single time because I go back and I kill her. I take my shit back. There's nothing on her that she has that I can get that's a benefit. Like I can't steal the knowledge from her. Like I can't eat her brains and steal her knowledge. But yeah. By the time we're up to 7, like 5, 6, and 7 all started with no carpentry skills. 5 got close, but then died, and 6 had to take him out and stuff. So it's been like a slow process. This is the first one that's actually got skills, and I've had to learn how to get her skills without a TV or radio. Like she's got books, but I only have so many level 1 books and they only give me a boost to skills, but I didn't have the tools. I couldn't make the tools. So reading the books was useless to me because I couldn't do anything. This is the first time, like we had 1 skill before we got down here because I learnt that barricading things gave me skills, which I could take a heap of these logs and I could go barricade a few houses. That'd be okay. But yeah, I couldn't do anything because I didn't have the tools for it. Cut stuff. Hold on, I gotta pat Phoenix. He may or may not lay down. Alright. Well, if the car ran, I could bring planks down to somewhere. It's the afternoon. I do gotta get her some water, though. I think I got into there. Or maybe I didn't. We have a little night place there for the moment. Like, once I get level 3 at this, I don't want to leave here until I've got level 3 if I can. So keep going. I know she's getting thirsty. It's our new one. I'm gathering a bunch of wood and water. Stash them somewhere and go on the look for looting run for libraries and schools. I never found any wood. Like, I stashed a heap of water. I did the right thing with that because I still don't have a rain catcher. And it's like September, 19th of September, right? So it's a long time into the game and I still don't have water catchers. But like I wasn't getting wood. I'm forgetting to rip every piece of clothing that I encounter. Don't need to boost tailoring to gather a lot of thread. Yeah, well, I didn't realize that you can get thread from ripping up clothing for ages, unfortunately. Okay, this log doesn't let me fucking do it. And that one doesn't, so I don't know what the difference is. The only good thing is I have got a couple of batteries and I do have a couple of flashlights. So that is nice. The other thing too is if I really wanted to get creative, I could set this whole place on fire. That would also be quite interesting. Can I do anything with this? No. So the wood up here I can't do anything with. Like if I deconstruct a pallet, I do want to deconstruct. Ooh. No, let's not eat that. I wanted to deconstruct the little thing back there. That's fine. I see your paws moving back, and I don't know if long sticks are useful. Carve a trowel, carve a spear. So long stick or sapling. I haven't carved a spear yet. She's getting tired. I think this is carving. I got a small amount of skill on that when I accidentally made tongs, because I thought that that might give me carpentry. That's okay. I could do it for spear. Spear would be good. Because eventually I will break my baseball bat. It's so worn. And I will need a spear. I will need a weapon. And that will help. I will then learn how to use spears, I guess. So I don't know if there's anything else here that I can work on. I guess we'll see. I'm not seeing any additional wood. I can't cut that. I can't cut that stuff. I can't cut any of over there. There might still be some up the top. I already looted all the food and stuff here. The only thing I could do is get us some water. Honestly. I could also close this place up. I'm not also planning to come back here for a long time. I'm not carrying any extra wood, am I? I guess I've got the spear. Alright. I should probably close this place up. I should do the right thing. So I don't know if you can't sleep on metal grates. I'm starting to think that that might be a thing you can't do. Okay, I've got another door over this way I've got to shut. Getting her some running skills isn't the worst thing. As long as I don't exhaust her too much. Tell you what, I hate the sound of inside there. It sounds horrible. So I don't really want to sleep up in my car tonight if I don't have to. I did have that good place that has a bed. Apparently I can sleep on the floor. Just depends on where I want to sleep on the floor.